Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for the collective. So, any of the zodiac signs may resonate with this, and this is for their highest and greatest good, of course. I have the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides come in for your highest, greatest good to show you what you need to know. Any warnings, anything about being on the right track, or just whatever you needed to know at this time. We're going to do some zodiac and astrology here. So let's have a look at what's going on and what you might need to know about for your houses. Let's see. Oh, we have some communication. All right, curiosity, intellect, and networking. So you might be reaching out through networking through now, you could have your own business here, or you might be looking into doing your own business. However, this could just be for your work that you do this. Maybe you talk on the phone or have sales or whatever the case is. It could be just about anything, networking in regards to doctors or nurses or whatever the case is. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the healthcare, it could be in other areas. We have independence, bravery, and going after what you're passionate about. So you have Aries showing up here. So now let's just see what else comes through first before I say too much. We have Yin. Now, this is the feminine side. We have Taurus, Cancer, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo, we have Capricorn, and Pisces. So, wow. So it looks like we have all of the earth signs in here, and we have water signs. Yeah, water and earth. Interesting. So intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Receptive, receptivity? Is that? I don't know, but feminine energy here. So this, I might be talking to a feminine. However, I could be talking to a water sign or an earth sign here in regards to this, of having this intuition. So, more likely to have that intuition with these signs and have that nurturing side of self here, that patience and trusting, that spirituality and receptivity, where you're receptive to spiritual encounters or spiritual signs. Your intuition really speaks loudly to you. Let's get a couple more here. Uranus, radically change or radical change. So there's something that's going to change here. Maybe you've been going along, going, well, okay, I'm going day to day, day to day, day to day, and nothing's happening. Something's going to change radically here, and it may be out of your control. So let's just see what's going on here. One of the purple one, 12th house, escape. So this change may mean that you need to escape a situation where you're going to just go off on your own. You need to escape for whatever reason. Now, this might be having some psychic insight to something. You might need to sacrifice something by walking away or going away for a bit. It might be because you feel confined, needing to get away from whatever situation or confinement you're feeling restricted in. This also could be about any secrets that you might know, or some secret that is coming to light, or something along those lines. Let's have a look about your person here. We have the moon soul here. So, moon with the soul. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, with that moon, this could be a Pisces. Now, this is still water here. There may be some illusions or some conflict that's internal here about this is too good to be true, or there's some type of truth that needs to be uncovered. You know what came to mind for me is detective. Maybe you always wanted to be a police officer, or maybe you are a detective, or maybe you're really good at solving things. Um, there's some type of truth or issue that may resurface, or some fear wrapped around something here. You might have a lot of compassion for people. You might be an empath. Wow, you're going to have a lot of good luck here with abundance with the Jupiter. Jupiter is all about the luck changing. It's that Wheel of Fortune card, really, with changes that's fated to happen, something that is unexpected for your person. So, this might be how you meet them. We have mutable, we have surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. We have Gemini, Virgo, we have Sagittarius and Pisces. So interesting that we still have some water here. We do have an earth sign. We do have communication with that Gemini here, and Sagittarius is all about adventure. So something's happening that is a mutable sign. So, excuse me, immutable, I mean, it's interesting how that works because we have the cardinal, we have the fixed, and then we have the mutable. So, um, I don't know how to explain those, but if you want to look those up, go ahead. I might do that up on my community tab where I post things, and I'm gonna put the answer for that shape that I sent out. I keep forgetting to do that. And let's just see here. Fire element desire. Nice. So your person may have fire in their chart quite heavily, but it looks like your person is a doer. So they could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. And of course, Sag is really showing up in your side. So you might be aware that a Sag is coming, or there's some type of adventure that's coming ahead. It's going to be something that's going to be healing for you and your person. Now, this person could be a healer. Maybe you are the healer and you're going to help heal things. So let's just see here. This might be something to do with finances because of the number 8. So healing maybe some mindset about around finances or something along those lines. Let's see, we have house 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partners. So, this is going to be something you're both looking for and that you're both wanting to get engaged or engage into is this relationship. Not that you're going to get engaged, but who knows? Maybe you might. But I mean, there's no coincidence why I say things, so maybe that will be in the cards and show up. So definitely some type of relationship that you're both looking for. Um, I feel like you haven't maybe met this person yet, or if you have, you're both maybe single or you're both looking for someone. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are single when you feel this, because sometimes people can feel all alone and they have all kinds of people in and around them. And yet they still feel alone because they haven't found the person that really gets them, this kind of perfect fit or somebody that's like yin and yang, that opposite or the person that really fits well with them. So sometimes you don't even realize you're looking for something because you don't have it, and you don't have it with the person you might be with. And you may have settled. I don't know. You know your situation. I'm just reading the cards. So it's up to you to read between the lines to kind of see what you need to see in regards to whatever messages are coming through. We do have reaching out. I did say that about that communication somewhere for Gemini, I believe. Gemini is all about communication and reaching out. This is a soulmate coming through. There's all different kinds of soulmates. Um, I know about 12, I think, offhand, but don't ask me to recite them because I can't remember all of them. I do know that twin flame is definitely one of them. And twin flame is a frequency type of energy between two people that are really electric. And you're going to feel that person before you actually see them. Letting go of the past. Beautiful. And marriage. There's that proposal. Hello. So once you let go of this past, I feel like you're going to show up as some marriage material. Now, when I say marriage material, all I'm meaning by this is that you are ticking all the boxes for this other person, your person, that you really mesh with them. It's like a long-term relationship, that stability and a healthy one at that. Maybe you've never had a healthy relationship. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards and that whatever's coming in, I am just speaking it out. Let's see here. Physical connection. So your person is a touchy-feely. They like to be held. They like to hold hands. They like to be kissed. They like to have other things. It's a sacred union of bodies two becoming one. So you get my meaning. Um, they like to spend time with you. This is another part of their love language. And they have manifesting the one. So they have been doing this and you have shown up. So interesting that this is coming through like this because I feel like with this seven here, the profound relationship, it is profound. It is something that is really engaging to the two of you. Yeah, you'll give this person the benefit of the doubt. So give your relationship a chance. So if there was something of a first encounter of a your first fight or your first disagreement, um, you're going to give the person the benefit of the doubt or they will with you. Now, and enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. So, going on a holiday. So, this may be where they pop the question. You might not know this person for very long, maybe only 7 months. I'm getting seven off of your house seven here for this profound relationship. Now, I could roll the dice. Let's try this. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so in 2 months, you might find that this person, you might have that physical connection. At least give it 2 months before you do anything, because by then the person's going to show up. If they're not being authentic, those red flags will show up. However, this is really showing up as your person. So, with this profound relationship, this is somebody you're meant to go with or be with. So even after 2 months, you may know you want to marry this person. They may ask you when they take you on holiday. They may know it too. I mean, when you know, you just know. Okay, 8 months. So I said seven, so we're not too far from that. So within the year, you may end up getting married. Um, you're going to go right away. After 2 months, it could be not that you're going to get proposed to, but maybe you become boyfriend, girlfriend. And maybe after that, that is when the proposal will happen. Maybe they take you on holiday to do this. So, or this could be your honeymoon. So, whatever the case is, take it however it resonates to you. Maybe you are engaged already. Maybe you've already met this person. I mean, take it however it is showing up. Like I said, I'm just reading the cards. It may not make sense to me. It might make all the sense to you. Okay, I may not get it, but you might understand what it means. All right, we have unexpected income coming in from you. This might be some type of venture you're doing here, or a job that you have, or you're changing jobs, and now it's bringing in more money for whatever job you do take. However, there could be a change in whatever you're doing for that income. So let's just see what's going on here. You're going to get divorced. So you might be with somebody. You're going to divorce them after you meet this person, or you're in the middle of a divorce when you meet this person. However, it resonates. Yeah, you might not be able to go forward with your person at this time. It is being shut down by spirit, is blocking, but I feel like you or somebody you know has a key to all of this to help you out. So, and you may be a wealthy man. Now, if this isn't you, this is your person. You can flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you, right? So, like I said, I'm just reading the cards. All right. Privileged lady definitely wants to spend money on you or have you in a certain buy you things in order to have you in that class that they are in. And if they're wealthy, they want to get you nice things. All right. Wow. Sudden wealth. You're going to have some sudden wealth come in. Now, it could be through this person, I suppose, or they're going to want to give you money, maybe like an allowance, or maybe you're just allowed to spend whatever you want. I don't know. Let's just see here. What? So you might have a double whammy here. Maybe you win the lottery and this person is wealthy and they give you whatever you need. And then you win your own money. I don't know. Maybe you have money through, I don't know, maybe through the casino. Maybe you win big 2 times. I don't know, but you're coming in hot and heavy here with the sudden wealth. So whatever this is, your person, it's not about money for them. So whoever you are, you like, dang, you, you get some sudden wealth 2 times here. So maybe you go back to the casino and you win a large amount again. I don't know. Oh, marriage. So definitely getting married to your person. Maybe you won it big 2 times. Maybe you are marrying someone else here before your person comes in. I don't know. There's that unexpected income. So maybe you end up working for this person, and that's how you end up meeting them and end up marrying them. This is a journey you're both on, and it is closing out those old cycles. New one to begin. Wow. Okay. So we kind of know with your money what's going down. We got lots of people with lots of money here. Let's see. Endings. Yes, your person is doing that ending. Or this is you. The cycle is over. It is time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. So your person is definitely, or you are, is definitely ending this out with a divorce for this to come in. Let's see. Success. So you may win the court case or for win a good amount of money. Maybe you both have money, or his ex has money, or the ex is trying to take money, whatever it is, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, you're on the right track. So you are doing this, or your person is, however it comes through for you. All right, independence. So, if you are this wealthy man, you are independent, managing your money outside of your independent guarantees security. Don't depend on others. I feel like if you are this wealthy man, you have never depended on anyone. You've always just done your own thing and you've had some wealth come through despite of everything else. You might be very smart. Intellect is really coming through. Now we do have gambling here and not to this might be where you meet this person is at the casino. I don't know. But your person's very diligent about excessive gambling and knows about the dangerous consequences and isn't going to risk too much here. It might be saying as much to you and then bam. Resources, yes. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely as needed. So I feel like there's a cap or a limit that your person plays on, and maybe even is telling you the same, or your person the same, however that is for you. All right, and fruits of your labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gains, he's here. So this may be that you work for this person, and that might be how you get rich. We do have gambling though, so maybe you get that extra income coming in after you're married to this person. Maybe you get gambling, and that's how you make your money to begin with. But then you learn, now that you are rich, maybe it's time to save some things, and maybe you just go on holidays. Maybe you travel a lot. Let's see about your person here. What's coming through for them? All right, moving on up. So your person is feeling they are going to the next level of possibly wealth here. Definitely might be before you meet this person. Um, and this is maybe now you have the money to go to those successful places and play the part, I guess, if you could say, with the attire or apparel, the clothes you wear, right? So maybe buying those higher end clothings. Alchemy. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. So you may have access to the Akashic records. You may be using your witchcraft for good, of course, and transmuting the negative energy to positive energy, anything that's in and around you, of course. So, and I feel like if there are people that are on that negative road, how people have that negativity where they love misery. So, and misery loves company. So I feel like you walk away from people that are like that, or your person is. So, and they transmute that energy. When they walk into the room, they may transfer or transcend something here that makes it, when they walk in, it transfers, or it makes the energy become more positive, and it just alchemizes everything. Just that whatever was there isn't there when your person walks in. They change the whole dynamic of the room. There's an opportunity for a new job. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through and showing up in the cards about exactly what I've been saying. Have this opportunity after you get married to this person. Perhaps you work for them, or this is where that extra income comes in. And this is maybe where they're looking for a change to give an opportunity to somebody, and take the place of whoever they were married to and divorced. Maybe you come into that role where you get that extra income, and you get this upgrade before you get married. So you may have money of your own already before you come into this. And this is kind of what Spirit's saying. You get a new job once you move up. And this is where this is. But you come into money all on your own. And it might be through gambling. I don't know. So now you got an opportunity to invest. So maybe you are learning from this person how to invest money, and it's really paying off prosperity. Or maybe you are the one that is the financial wizard when it comes to investments. Okay, maybe you play in the stock market, maybe you know how to have that pay off for you in some way, shape, or form, or you know somebody who does. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's somebody you know, that is somebody you can trust. Huh? This is such a perfect fit. Listen, whoever this is, Spirit is really got you on the right path. It's your person's finding the right path. You're on the right path. And this is beautiful because finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You were meant to be here. So this is meant to happen the way it did. It's like you both were lost, or didn't feel like you fit with anybody in particular that was in around you. You weren't really connecting on this type of level. And here you are. And spiritual work, open your heart to spirit, a spiritual career, and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Didn't I say something about a light worker? I'm pretty sure I did. It's really picking that up. Oh my goodness, look at the money tree. Wow. So money upon money. So this is like miracles upon miracles, blessings upon blessings. Dreams come true. You get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. I feel like you're going to travel, 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 see the world with your person. Maybe they travel to do business deals and you go with them. I really like this for you because I feel like you two have found a really good fit here, one that you've been looking for and didn't know you were looking for. And same with your person. So let's look at the outcome. Don't want this to be too long. Wow, new beginning. You're going to buy a new home. I'm getting like, because of wherever you holiday, you might even buy a house to go back to, timeshare, or maybe you rent it out at certain times of the year and go back there on the off part of whatever year you're not, part of the year that you're not renting to, and stay there for 6 months or something in this place that you purchase. Um, And I feel like it's a warm, sunny, beautiful Florida. I don't know why I'm getting Florida. Trust. You're trusting in spirit here. I like this. I feel like this is beautiful. God, look at the transformation. Wow, this is like a really profound reading here. What that Wheel of Fortune, I was picking up on, wow, we have dreams here. So you might get a lot of luck or ideas through your dreams. So we're going to look through your dreams, see what comes through here. We're only going to get 3 cards, please, Spirit, and the bottom of the deck. Show me what I need to see. Oh, we got nudity. I feel like it's like bare your heart or bare your soul on something here. This is going to help get through that transformation, or there's some type of profound idea that you're going to come to. Yeah, there's that loneliness. See, you've been searching for this person and didn't even know you were searching for them. Or maybe you did. I don't know. But the search is over with the 28. That's 2 plus 8 is 10. So in this, you're closing that loneliness door. You're bearing your soul to spirit is kind of what I'm getting here in your dream. And that loneliness is closing the door. You see your person through your dreams. There's some knowledge you're gaining here in regards to this. Now, perhaps you are reading a spell, or there's something here with witchcraft. I don't know why I'm getting that. Ah, we do have a house that you do buy, and that you're seeing this in your dream, or you're thinking about this in your dream as a thought. So when you're dreaming, you're having this dream that you're thinking about a house, maybe your dream house. And look at, we had a home here. Yeah, we do in this new beginning. And you might really enjoy music. So there might be some knowledge that you have about music. Maybe you write songs for this. Whoa, we have a past life in here. Why is this in here? Atlantis. Wow, we have a light worker here, but there's also a past life here that in the Atlantis times. Now, the fact that that's in here, I might have to look at that past life here, because this might be something profound that's coming through. Now, I've gone past those 3 cards, but there's a reason I did. You're going to sail through this, or there's something to do with sailboats, bon voyage. Oh my God. All right. It may have something to do with water. You might be going dive. Maybe there's an Atlantis a finding or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe you like to dive, or you've always wanted to go diving to maybe see where Atlantis is. I don't know why that's coming through. Did they find Atlantis? I don't even know. It's showing up in your dreams. Interesting. Let's see about your person here. And then we'll look at the past life. Okay, your person definitely has a talent for something here. What is this talent for? I feel like it has something to do with finances. Ah, talent for healing. Okay, I did have that as well. Maybe you're healers, light workers. Ah, healing and bringing in happiness. I like this. And you may be a healer. This is that spiritual work you might be doing, or your person is. All right. And love. You're going to love your career. Your career may be wrapped around love as well. And you have that love is that highest frequency. I'm also getting this might be loving your career because you're working with your love, which is your person. Wow. And fertility, you're going to build something here. You're going to build a lot of money and a business by the looks of it. However, it could be a family as well. So it may have something to do with this love. It may be children, or now that you have a home. A house is only a home, or yeah, a house is only a home when you have somebody to really share it with that you love. So I do like that. Let's have a peek at the past life and see if anything else comes through. Okay, we do have a card here. Ships. Water. Bon voyage. Oh no, why did I say that? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through once again, showing up. This may have something to do with your past life. Maybe you love the water in those times. Maybe you were a ship captain. Maybe you were part of a crew. Whatever the case is, you have a knack for sailing. So this could be part of your talent here. Um, Diving might be part of this as well, or you're going to go to remote areas to dive, or there's something to do with that. Oh, why that keeps coming up for me. All right, let's just see one more for this. Okay, we do have a twofer here, and I'm gonna take both. Ah, there's that star seed. I can't make it up. The light worker is here. So definitely one or both of you are light workers, and there's something to do with transportation. And that's that travel I'm getting is kind of hitting home for that for me. And on the bottom of the deck, oh, you may have even been there as a Native American. Um, okay. And this may be before white man showed up and took everything from you. Unfortunately, we don't have a great track record for that. However, I do want to mention I am Métis, so and with that, my grandpa was uh, his mother was full Native Indian. And then his dad was white, French, Canadian. So there's that mix there on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, it's European. So I have a bit of different cultures here. I have Scottish and English, and I have Native American and French. So I have a bit of a mix on my where I come from in a sense of my mom and dad coming together. So, and creating me and my brother. So, yeah, definitely some kind of connection with the Native American in a past life. Maybe you even have heritage that goes back into that. Um, it's almost like, why am I getting that? I'm getting looking into your heritage. Why am I getting that? I'm almost getting like maybe you don't know a whole lot about where you came from. This might have been always a burning question for you. Maybe looking at who your ancestors were in regards to um, your family. I'm getting that maybe one side has looked into their heritage and maybe one of your relatives wrote a book on it or has documented it somehow, or it may even be through ancestry. So, okay. Oh, I'm getting a lot here. I'm really sure why I'm getting all this, but anyway, okay. Where are we on this? Okay, so that was the past life. We did all of this. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's too much here that I need to really do other than just your intuition to see what we get for that in your cards here for tarot. So, what is your intuition saying about your person? All right, they may have gone through a lot. This may have been through this past life, but that's overdone with now. That chapter is closed with the number 10 of swords here. There was some type of deep wounding or betrayal that's happened. Now, this could, your intuition is saying this is about your person. Was it in this times? I don't know. It could have been. It could have been in the transportation here or in the Native American, Native Canadian, whatever. I'm not sure how that is kind of said. Native Indian? I don't know. However, it goes for you. I don't want to say the wrong thing and offend anybody. So if I have, I'm sorry. I don't know the correct terminology. I'm just reading what the cards and then what's coming through for me. All right, so you may realize your person was betrayed in the past. Maybe you talk about that, but they don't feel that with you. Now, maybe that is why that divorce is there. You know what I'm getting with that? It may have been a workplace romance or something to do with the wife and somebody else that he works with. I'm getting a partner maybe, or something along those lines. So it doesn't have to be That might just be resonating for a few people. All right. And that you're closing your doors on things with the world. You're tying up those loose ends. You're completing out cycles and you're getting onto that right path of happiness and charming self towards your success. Wow, this is beautiful. You're both ending out cycles for this to come in. I don't see this happening too much um, I don't see this happening in a long-term outlook. I feel like this is going to be something that comes in quite quickly. So you're both at closing out cycles for that number one to come in for that new beginning. So I don't see it being too long before this happens. And there's the Knight of Wands coming in. Now, this Knight of Wands here is that passionate energy going after their passion. Now, this may be to do with the seventh house, this relationship, profound intimacy, and romantic partnership that he's longed to have or she is longed to have. We do have a wealthy man here. However, this could be a woman in their masculine side. So just take it however it's resonating for you. Knight of Wands. So this person is coming after you, and it's like it's very inspired action here. It's almost like charging ahead. They got their armor on because they've been hurt in the past. However, when they come across you, I feel like that all melts away into this beautiful house seven. I like this for you. I feel like it's not going to be too far off before this comes through. Maybe we should roll the dice collective. 3 months from now. So where are we at? We're almost at June. So we're the end of May. So June, July, August. So it might be the end of summertime that this shows up for you with that number three. That might be of some significance for you. Or August may be of some significance, maybe August 3rd or the third month of the year, which would be January, February, March. Maybe Pisces is a figure here. Now, let's see about the signs. Oop, we have Virgo. So 3 months from now, that could play into September. So, or the end of August, which is when Virgo season is. Isn't that interesting? There's no coincidences that happen. So maybe in Virgo season when this comes in for you. So just at the end of August, beginning of September. Wow. Okay. All right. This is what I have for you, collective. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. We would love to have you and all of our new people coming in. Thank you so much for subscribing. We are definitely at the 5,500 mark and trying to get to that 10,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. The more people we reach, the better off the channel is. And I'm going to be looking back at where I'm posting my stuff of where it's going. And maybe I could be putting it into something else that's going to be seen a lot more. So I'm going to do some research on that. I'm still doing my I'm glad I didn't start my store or open my doors yet because now I'm having to redo some stuff and drop some of my suppliers because of the delays that may happen. I'm looking into Canadian and American uh, t-shirt companies, American for the American industry to get brought through, so it's not going to be really long before you get your things, and Canadian for the Canadian side of it. And then I'm going to look into going further out, and it might be through Canada or America that I send it from. So I'm gonna play around and do my homework and find out because there's just a whole bunch of delays of who I have my supplier with right now. So I have to almost revamp everything. It's almost like starting all over because of the tariffs that have been into effect through the US and Canadian, and then, of course, whatever is affected through the duty. And not only that, but for carbon things as well. So if it's coming from somewhere else, then it has to sit for a while before they'll let it go. So, or it's a way of getting the other countries to put the environment first. So, anyways, whew, it may be a bit longer before I actually open my store up. I'm really gonna have to change a few things, and I'm so glad I didn't open my doors just yet because it's gonna take a minute. So essentially, I have to start all over. Well, not all over again, but for the most part, yeah, all over again. So anyhow, take care, you guys. Stay blessed, and welcome to those who have just signed up or just subscribed or is liking the channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And of course, hey, y'all, to all the people that have always been here or have come through and is helping support the channel, even just by watching the videos with the ads, really does help the channel to be able to sustain me coming in every day. Well, not every day, but when I can to do the readings. So, anyhow, I'm looking into getting some more cards. If there's any that you would like me to get, put it in the comment section and I will look into that and see if I can't bring that in for those people that want to see certain cards that are out there. So, anyhow, take care, you guys, and we will. Well, actually, I forgot about these. Dang. There we go. Let's put a face to your person collective. Sorry about that. I totally forgot about that. Oh, what is this? We have something of a message here. Wow. So all those that have stayed up until now, you'll get the rest of this message. Ah, a little bit of fear here. So there is some fear coming through on this, through these cards. So let's see here. Let's put a face to your person collective. Sorry, I didn't do this sooner. Tall. Tall, handsome. Maybe you like to wear red lipstick. Maybe you are a brunette. Maybe your person is. Maybe your person has dark skin, tall, dark, and handsome. Maybe they're blonde. Maybe they're brunette. Somebody has long hair here. And of course, there is somebody that's getting divorced. So that could be that person as well that's showing up in here. We have unhealthy habits and curly hair. We have brown eyes. We have muscular. Ow. Nice. And we have coarse curly hair to go with that. And we have light skin. So we have a dark skin and a light skin, long hair, muscular, healthy, unhealthy habits, red lips, blonde or brunette, um, and brunette, and yeah, and European. There you go. Some European markers here for somebody out there. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be. This is just for fun that I do every time for the readings, and it just kind of shows what your person might look like that's coming in for you, so you can recognize them. Maybe there's only certain things that resonate for you, not all. So however that fits for you. Like I said, I'm just reading the cards. It's up to you to discern, read between the lines, and see what fits for you. All right, you guys. And of course, not every reading is going to be yours, but there might be hidden messages within the reading. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time.